Pets are by far the best thing in Grow a Garden, but only if you use them right. And I gathered up some of the best pet combos, and if you use these you'll become rich. So the first combo we're going to look at is for leveling up your pets. And for this I recommend 5 lemon lions and 2 capybaras, plus the pet you want to get leveled up. Now the lemon lions are good because every few minutes, grant 1500 XP to a random pet. And for the capybaras, if you're in a 15 stud radius, they'll give that pet XP. Now if you don't have max pet slots, which is 8, just scale the amount of pets down with the amount of pets you can equip. Say if you can only equip 4 pets, maybe do 2 lemon lions, a capybara, and then the pet you want to get leveled up. And also I did want to mention level up lollipops and treats help so much with this. I know they're not really directed for pets, but if you can get some of these from the gear shop, you'll just be set. And then soon all your pets will be level 50 and you'll be able to get mutations on them. And also I did want to mention the loadouts get better as the video goes on, and the one at the end is absolutely insane. Now the next type of loadout I want to talk about is stuff for events. Now first of all I recommend you have 3 giant ants, and depending on the event maybe more. As what the giant ants do is every time you harvest something, you have a small percent chance to duplicate that fruit. This is useful because a lot of events such as summer harvest or the beanstalk event need lots and lots of fruits. And then also I recommend you get a pet that goes with the event. And it's really hard to pinpoint one pet for this, as every event's so different. Like I was trying to think of this and the only thing I could think of is the giant ant. But just for example, if we look at the Zen event, normal and corrupt Kadamas were really good in that event. And usually when there is an OP strat with a pet, I will talk about it in a video, so make sure you subscribe so you never miss that. But basically giant ants on whatever pet goes with the event. Now the next load I want to talk about is for getting mutations on plants. And now before we do anything I recommend you load your second save slot, and then place down one plant, and that plant be the one you want to get these mutations on. Because the way the pets we're about to talk about work is they just randomly give a pet mutations. But if you only have one fruit, it really increases the chance of the plant you want to get mutations to get well mutated. But anyway, the load I recommend you have is Golden Goose, Corrupt Gitsun, Lemon Line, Griffin, Springer, I hope I'm saying that right, probably amn't, Gnome, Junkbot, and Chicken Zombie. Another thing all these pets have in common is that they give up plant mutations. But what I actually recommend you do is say you get the brain rot mutation from the lemon line, well then what you can do is pick up the lemon line, as you already have the brain rot mutation, and then place down another pet that gives mutations, such as Disco Bee. And then you can keep doing this so eventually you get all the mutations you want on the plant. And now this can take quite a while, but to get lots of different mutations on a plant it's probably your best bet. And also quickly I did want to mention, make sure you're using the pet loadout feature, as this will make switching pet loadouts super easy. The next loadout I want to talk about is for getting money. And this is a super expensive loadout, 7 raccoons and a kitsune. I know that's kind of expensive, but it's by far the best way to get shekels from pets. So if you don't know what the raccoon does, is it will randomly go to another garden, duplicate a random plant from that garden, then give the duplicated one to you. And the kitsune does the same thing, but it also grants a mutation to the stolen plant. But you can take this one step further by making it so not many people are in the server, and you just have one really rich guy with a lot of good plants, and then all your raccoons and your kitsune will go over there and get that plant, and then you'll be super rich. Anyway, shout out to my members, thanks for watching, good